Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's UPSC Toppers Answer Copy Analysis, we are going to see All India Rank 9 UPSC 2024 Aditya Vikram Agarwal's answer copy. So let's first try to understand the question, then we will try to analyze how this All India Rank 9 Aditya Vikram Agarwal has creatively addressed the question. Highlighting the factors contributing to high fiscal deficit in India, discuss the potential consequences of such a deficit, and suggest measures to control fiscal consolidation. So overall, in this particular question, there is a clear directive, and it is a that is discussed, and there is a 10 marker question. So we should try to address this question in a that is maximum of 2 pages. Okay, students, if you look at this question, here they are talking about fiscal deficit. So this is pertaining to GS Paper 3 syllabus component, especially economics. Okay, let's now try to see how this topper has addressed this question. So there is a proper structure, as we keep saying, that is what most of the toppers will be doing. That is, there will be a clear introduction, and then there is a body of the answer, and followed by that there is a conclusion in the answer. But what is most important learning point from the introduction and conclusion is that this topper has addressed the introduction in a definitional or conventional approach. So this is what one important thing. But followed by that, this topper has utilized the recent government data, and that data also is from budgetary data. That is what we keep saying to our students also. Whenever you are writing a GS paper 3, especially economic question, we should try to incorporate economic survey, Indian budgetary data in our answer, because this will give additional marks. Especially for this data, this topper will be getting additional half a mark. Okay. If you look at the conclusion also, this topper has utilized the government schemes in the answer. This is also we can do especially for GS paper 3 kind of answers. Okay. If you look at the body of the answer, so this topper has addressed the body of the answer in a proper subheading as well as in a point-wise approach. That is, overall, this topper has used three major subheadings in the answer. That is what they have been asking in this question also. First, they are asking to ask about the factors which are contributing. Then they are asking about the consequences. Third is the measures taken. So overall, this topper has addressed the question in a complete manner, and that too in a point-wise manner. For the first subheading, this topper has utilized 5 points. For the second subheading, this topper has utilized almost another 4 points. For the third subheading, there is another 4 points. And that too, this has been done in a schematic diagram based approach. This is also is going to be creative and attractive, because we cannot keep our answer writing in a monotonous manner. We should try to bring liveliness in our answer. They're using data, schematic diagrams, as well as there is a usage of examples in the answer. This is also going to be adding value to our answers. So overall, if you look at this particular topper, this topper has also underlined the keywords also and highlighted that also. So these are some of the techniques which we should learn while writing our GS paper 3 answers. So if you look at the marking pattern, for the introduction, this topper will be getting 1 mark. For the conclusion, half a mark. So 1.5 mark for introduction and conclusion. And if you look at the body of the answer, for the first component, first subheading, 5, that is half a mark, that for each 5 points, 2.5 mark. For the second component, 2 marks. And for the third component, this topper will be getting another 2 marks extra. So if you look at overall marking pattern, this topper would have got for the introduction and conclusion 1.5 mark. And if you look at the body of the answer, 2.5, 2, 4.5, 6.5 marks here only. So overall, if you look at it, for the introduction and conclusion, 1.5, body of the answer, 6.5, 8 marks. And for the value addition, another half mark. So overall, this topper would have got 8.5 marks for a 10-marker question. I would say this is going to be the maximum mark which a topper, that is, can fetch in the real UPSC Mains examination as well. What is some of the points what this topper has done? Why this topper has scored this maximum points is that if you look at it, this topper for a 10-marker question, this topper has utilized for the first subheading 5 points, second subheading 4 points, and for the third subheading 4 points. So almost 13 to 14 points this topper has written. This is one important thing which we should learn. Second thing what we should learn is also we should try to incorporate the current affairs, especially the economic survey, government budgetary data, to fetch maximum marks in our answer. Because whenever we are doing that, the examiner cannot avoid. They should give maximum marks to our answers. Not only that, we should bring creativity in our answers using examples, schematic diagrams. For all this overall presentation and content quality, as well as creativity in the answer rating, this topper has got the maximum marks. So if you look at the mark sheet of Aditya, Vikram, Agarwal, especially GS paper 3 also, this topper has got out of 250 marks, 111 marks. So some of the important points to be noted or learned from All India Rank 1 Aditya Vikram Agarwal's GS Paper 3 economic answer writing is, we know very well the structure of the answer is going to be important. There should be a proper introduction, body and conclusion. But introduction and conclusion should be written in a short and crisp of 3 to 3.5 lines. Body of the answer should be written in subheading come point-wise approach. And in the body of the answer, we should try to bring in schematic diagrams, examples, and the latest data, especially from budget and economic survey, to fetch the maximum marks in the examination. Friends, those of you watching this video also try to incorporate these techniques for your GS paper 3 economic based answers to fetch maximum marks in examination. For more such information related videos, kindly subscribe to our channel. Thank you.